Hello and welcome to Tech Break with Mr. C. Alrighty, maybe the fifth time is the charm. Couple technical difficulties in the last hour of me trying to record my top 4 links for week number 4, 9/19. I got rid of the headset that has the microphone built in, and now I'm over to my USB mic, which is a lot clearer. This episode might run about 10 minutes, and it's taking forever to download from WeVideo, but let's give it a shot real quick. Week number 4, 9/19, Google Classroom Pear Deck add-on. This is something new this year from Pear Deck. It allows you to do this. It allows you to go and assign a Pear Deck directly in Google Classroom. There's a video on this link down near the bottom that shows you point A to point B. I have my Google Classroom out right here. I have a lesson that I'm going to assign, and all you do is click this button here, add on Pear Deck for Google Classroom. And then when it comes up, it says, hey, are you going to create a brand new lesson or select one from the drive? Well, I have one from the drive already, so I'll go select from drive. And what it's going to do is pull up all the specific Google slides you have. Now I'm going to type in Pear Deck because when I make a Google slide and I've turned it into a Pear Deck, I actually put the word Pear Deck on it. Here's alphabet trace. I would click select. It would then take the entire Pear Deck Google slide that I have made, and then it confirms the lesson right over here. Then the students do not need to go in specifically and type in a code. It does come up for this session is in student pace mode. I can close that out right here, and there you have it. And all I do is click confirm lesson, and it goes right into my lesson. That's kind of neat. So there it is, Google Pear Deck add-on. Number 2, we have the Hispanic Heritage Read Aloud, and then the Pear Deck Wonder Pack from Pear Deck, of course. And here's that Read Aloud. It is, matter of fact, let me click this X right here. So let you know. So it is a Google slide with all these little books, and they have links right to it. But if you notice here, if you go to the word file and scroll down to publish to the web, a window will come up, and this is published to the web. So I copy this link right here. I paste it in a web page, location in the location bar, and this is what it looks like. So you would take this link, send it out to the students via Google Classroom, or even via an email, or however you wanted. Even send it home to the parents if you wanted to. And then the students can click on any one of these books, and then the read aloud will come up. Here it is. Let's close that out right there. And now next, there's the Pear Deck Wonder Pack that comes from Pear Deck. It's right here. So they've made a really neat Google slide. All you have to do is come down here, click it, click Google Slides right here. It downloads to your own Google Drive or on your machine. You have to put it in a specific drive. And then what you do is you click here, and then you can use the entire Pear Deck that they made to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. All right, let me go back to my published Google slide. We have this, it's called Accessibility Features on a Chromebook. I have the exclamation points after it for this reason. Here's a video. You can watch it by another one of our tech coaches. And if you go back to the beginning here of the video, you get to accessibility here on your Chromebook by clicking on the settings window. Students seem to love to put blue check boxes in here, highlight a cursor, a large cursor. They want the on-screen keyboard. A lot of times those tools or those accessibility actions that they're putting on their computer is actually a hindrance. So if the student's having any problems, the first thing we do is go there, turn off these blue check boxes, and hopefully everything gets back to normal. Some of these accessibility things are very, very useful. So don't hesitate to watch through this video, highlight to speak, a mouse that has a circle on it in case you're doing an instructional video, which maybe I should have it turned on right now, even though I'm on my back. So watch that video, kind of helpful, and know what to do, when to do it, and why to do it. All right, last, Dice Roller Online. This is a cool little site. You click roll the dice. Ooh, and I rolled a 6 and a 6 and a 4. That's 12 and 4, 16. There's a math problem. Kids could just add up the dice. You can also have just 2 dice, 3 dice, whatever. And then boom, 2 dice come in here, and there we go. 2 and 3 is what? Maybe I should give prizes away in my show notes and see people can guess the answers. So there is. There's a dice roller online. So there's all the 4 links I've given. But I want to show you this. I put some GIFs on my site right here. Not site, but my published webpage, so that you can snazz it up a little. And to do that, I'm going to go back onto the non-published, the straight Google slide. And this is just the GIF. So what I did is I went and said insert, and I went to image. Then I went down to by URL. So you can get a GIF that has a URL. You just paste it into there, click insert. It comes up on your screen. And then what you do is you just resize it. Now, we also put 2 other things over here, which is the email me link and then the book me link. The book me link is a GIF. And then when you click on it, you'll go directly to my book me site, so that in the future, if you want any tech integration or you want me to come in and show you any PD, don't hesitate to book a time with me. And then I'll go back here. And if you do click on email me, that is that goes directly to Gmail, and then directly to an email that is already addressed to me. What that looks like is if you select any picture, image, or shape, you click on this link button, this window comes up, and you could put the link to it here. You could put this into it. So if you would like to put one of these on a Google slide, you just have to put your address here, click apply, and then when anybody clicks on it, it will directly go to the email client. All right. Now, this is a long episode. I've been running out of space on my Podmatic site. So when I look over here, I'm going to show you, I'm moving this year's episodes over to Anchor. All my old episodes will still be on Podmatic, but I'm going to put all my new episodes here because I have more space with this. So you're going to have to up on the RSS feed, and that RSS feed is going to be on my page, and I'll send this in the show notes under Tech Break with Mr. C. It's going to be in my signature also, and there's the RSS feed. I still will also do this underneath this drop-down text box. I am going to put each episode direct link to this one goes to Podmatic, but all the new ones, I'm going to have 1, 2, and 3. It's going to go not to Podomatic, but it's going to go to my Anchor site. So there you have it. So you're going to have to upgrade on your RSS feed if you listen to me on your phone, but I know you're not listening to me on your phone or your tablet because I don't have that much content created, and no one's really subscribing. But I'm going to be pushing that strong, real good. So then last but not least, professional podcast. We have a BFlex called Podcast for Professional Learning at BASD. The link is on our page. I'm going to click it here. Then under podcasts, under my heading, I have a separate page that talks about podcasts. If you're interested in making any or developing any, great links right here on how to use them: to mic recording on a Mac, sharing your podcast, so on and so forth, an instructional video. Here's the 2 sites that I use. And then here is the link for Podcast for Professional Learning if you need a BFlex, and then more links over here on how to create your own podcast. So there you have it. There's this week's episode. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes, but I really wanted to show you how I made my Bitmoji Google slide, and then I wanted to talk to you more about my podcast that changing the RSS feed. Alrighty, hopefully that was helpful. Hello and welcome to Tech Break with Mr. C.